All right, the market is closed February 19th. Going over some stocks. Market struggle today. Yeah, small cap struggle too. It's nothing great. We had finally 79% Watt. Looks like it was the high of the day. A lot of stuff faded. A lot of these stocks faded. And, we didn't have 400%. Down the list wasn't like 60%. So, pull back today. Wasn't the strongest of days. We've been on a run for a long time. All right, let's look at TRVN. 155 million float, 381 million market cap. They're a biopharma focused on development and commercialization of novel medicines for patients affected by central nervous system disorders. So I talked about this one too. This was on a run from April. This one from 50 cents to 350. Pullback, found the trend line at 150, bounced again 325 all the way up. Then it's formed this falling wedge. Look at this. This is a wedge pattern. Then it tried to break. This was so crazy. It tried to break so many times back and forth, and then eventually it did get the three. So now the highs are getting lower on this every time it bounces. You can take this out. Take this out. And I'm trying to connect this. Pretty much this looks like a trend line now. See this right here? Touch, touch, all these touches right here. It's diving under deep. Look at that. So, this 225. You really want to hold. Not could go slightly below. You want this to reverse right here. Then eventually we go back up to three. So it's an interesting point right now on this. Because every time this dip right here, it went up. Here it held, and it went up again. And so that's what we're at. Very oversold here. So, the bears are running out of, well, at this point, they're not running out of action to the downside, but they're running out of steam. Once you move three down to here, you're starting to cool off a little bit. So the bulls might jump in and take over. So watch these levels here. We're caught in between. You can see it on TRVN. There's Pola. $6.53 million float, 181 million market cap. Polar Power designs manufacturing cells, direct current power generators, renewable energy cooling systems in the United States, internationally. I like this setup here. I like this a lot for a big gain. All right, you had to move here. The 6 came back to 4, and look at the 6 level. See, this is where ascending triangle is basically when you get so tight, and then it squeezes up. So here wasn't a move. See, the space is wide here. Could have been right here. Yeah, it could have been even here, but you can see this. It keeps testing 6 level. Once you see that, you play that 6 level. It doesn't work. You get out. Here you get out. Then you finally start to get over here. Once it's at 8, you're blowing by that area. So, 8. This one all the way up to 30 plus, 30.82. Look at this run. And now we're pulling back. This is a flag, or you could call it a wedge, a falling wedge. See, after I move up, this is a classic flag though. 1, 2, move threes here, then we bounce up. Or it could be a falling wedge. You're getting tighter and tighter. You're at a 12.38 on stochastics. They push it down from 3082 to 1351. And look at that candle today. So that's a big green candle. You can see the volume bars in the up. The spikes in the up are very good. So, can we get even more oversold? You can see this one below, like 3, 4. Is it going to do another move down? It's hard to say. This was a good sign now. You want this 14 to hold. See, this 14 was very big here. So next week's an either or. Watch this in the morning if you're trading. If this starts to bounce up, that's a great time. We get out of this line, this trend line. And, the best thing too, when you're in a move and this broke that ascending triangle, you break up, and then it pulls back. It's not going to go straight up. This wasn't going to 100 like a rocket to Mars. So when this pulls back, it's a normal move. It's a normal pullback. It can't go straight up. It's consolidating. It's coming back deep from that 34. What's that? Half 34. What's that? 17. It's going past that 50% retracement level. But eventually this will, and it'll make a move. It has to form a base to the next move up. So, like this a lot. Low float. Look for that next week. LKCO. All right, this is 120 million float, 450 million market cap. Lucon Technology, location-based services, mobile application products for long-distance travelers and people, Republic of China. They're forming a line right here from July. See this peak out? And they're putting a line right there. So we have the move sideways for months, over 6 months, broke over 1, the key level 1. And then we broke up, and this thing took off 375 plus. Then a big pullback. Now, where are we pulling back to? This touch 2, this gap here held, and we're sort of chopping now. Stochastics are trying to turn a little bit. Like this could be another move up. You're really caught in between. I don't like these moves when you go up high. I want a clear pullback to a base. So you're caught between 2, it's 375 range. And, Monday this could shoot right up. There could be news. Maybe not, just drifts. So watch these levels in this. That's where you stand on that. 46% insider zone. That's always good news. They did 100 million registered direct offering. That was on the 17th. So that was that move there. All right, so that's it on these 3. I really like POLA and TRVN for a bounce. So that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Game of Trades. Smash the like button. Hit the like button. Make it go to a color, whatever. It's like blue when you hit it. All right. And subscribe. TikTok, Mike Frank III. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. StockTwits, Mike Game of Trades. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. I'm losing my mind. I think I said that twice, didn't I? All right. That's it. Peace.